Welcome to Spicy Toast Gaming and our first impressions of Gnar. We're going to be going over the champion, his level ups, his relics, and his star powers. Just going to go a brief overview and how we think the champion's going to do in Path of Champions. So he's the 4-3-3. Strike, create a Poke Stick or reduce its cost, and then if you damage the enemy nexus, you level up into Mega Gnar. Gives you that quick attack and overwhelm. And then wall up, deal 1 to the enemy and stun it. Alright, let's see what his star powers are. So Outrage, if you've damaged the enemy nexus this round, grant your allies impact. And most of his cards all transform if you've damaged the enemy nexus, so you're constantly going to be wanting to do that, and then getting that impact is just going to make it easier to be able to consistently trigger that effect. Alright, his rank 2 star power, get that 1 starting mana, create a Wallop in hand. If you already have one, reduce its cost by 1. Wallop is his champion spell, so deal 1 to an enemy and stun it. Being able to have this every round, or reduce its cost if you already have them, will be pretty nice. Alright, and don't have enough for the 3-star, but normally the 3-star is a doubling up of the first one. So it's likely round end if you've damaged the enemy nexus, grant your allies impact 2. So his star powers seem fairly straightforward and simple. Definitely not as good as some of the other ones we've seen today, but definitely not bad. I think Gnar himself is actually going to be a very good base for a lot of different relics. So he's leveling up very often, and so just like Evelyn, you'll be able to use some of these relics to really abuse that. So like when I level up Rally. Actually, so for Gnar, he always levels up at the end of the round, so actually some of these won't work for him because the round's going to be ending and moving on to the next one. So stunning everyone or rallying actually won't help, which is a little unfortunate because otherwise that would have been very, very strong. Scout could be good, especially since he's going to spend about half the game leveled up in that Mega Gnar form, where he gets more attack and health and also overwhelm, so you don't really need to worry about putting overwhelm on him since he's going to get that to begin with. Giving allies Challenger could be decent. Luden's Tempest actually wouldn't be bad because you're going to be making these Poke Sticks as well as your Wallop. And so giving those just a little bit more punch actually wouldn't be terrible. When I'm summoned, I strike the Nexus could actually be very good for him because of his star powers, then giving you impact to all of your allies, as well as guaranteeing that he's going to level up the next round after you play him. So that could be very good. Again, the Deceiver's Crown won't really work because the level up is at the end of the round. Yeah, I don't think there's really any that are going to be absolutely amazing on Gnar that just completely make the champion, but I think he's going to be enough of a just good platform that a lot of different things will work on him. It's not anything as crazy stand out. Gale Force is good on almost everyone. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any, at least none that I can think of right now, that just completely make him absolutely broken, but I also don't think he really needs that necessarily. Alright, so yeah, it's mostly all the transform cards. This one will be very nice to have. When the ally transforms, fully heal it, give it 1/1 impact. This is one you're going to want on your board all the time. He actually doesn't have quite as many of the transform cards as I thought. This will be a good way to just trigger that Nexus damage. Alright, let's see what level ups he gets. Bitesy Lizard gain Giant's Belt. Hopefully they fix the bug where the transformed cards don't have the items. Okay, giving him Chain Vest will be very nice, especially since he has 4 health. A little bit more damage to the Pokey Stick. Three mana Primal Impact, or Primal Strength, is pretty good. There's definitely a ton of impact in this deck. This is going to be very strong. The Tusk Speaker with Phage. So 2 cost 5/4. The Heroic Refrain, being able to buff 2 allies and then your entire board, which will probably not be too many, but that's going to be a very nice card to have. Yeah, his entire deck costs 4 or less, so he's going to be able to be very strong from the very start. Yeah, he's going to be very good. There's so much Nexus damage you already have built in that triggering his star power is not going to be very hard at all. And then making a stun every single round. I think he's going to be very much a middle-of-the-road champion. He's going to be very consistent, win you games every time. He's not going to be as crazy powerful as like Gwen or Jinx or things like that, but he's definitely not going to be more bottom of the barrel like some people consider, like Ornn or things like that. Alright, so those are just a brief first impressions of the champion. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe. We will be doing leveling videos, so actually playing them, seeing how their deck works, as well as a guide once we've leveled them up and got some more star powers on them. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe, and that will be hitting the channel the next couple days or next week. Thank you so much for watching that video. We're putting out daily content for Path of Champions, so if that interests you, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment down below. We're just starting out here on YouTube, trying to grow the channel, so any help is greatly appreciated. Thank you, and have a great day.